What's up, babes? If you are new here, welcome. Now's a great time to subscribe. And of course, if you are already a part of Sunflower Gang, hey girl, how you doing? Now, y'all know I like to jump right into the video. Today's no different. So we are working with OMGHerHair, which is one of my favorite companies. Y'all know these days I'm only working with brands that I believe in. Obviously, I am your muse, so use me as an example to kind of be your buyer's guide, right? Now, what I love about OMGHerHair is that they not only give you a beautiful box to reuse, but they also give you this lovely satin bag that you can also use for travel. And of course, all the details to the unit that I'm wearing today will be listed down in my description box below. So just check that link out and you guys should be good. They also give a ton of goodies from like wig caps, wig bands, grips, all the things you need for a seamless install. Now, this unit is a little bit different than some of the ones that I have reviewed before. This is actually going to be a 30-inch. No, this is a 20-inch, 360 wig, which is also super glueless. And when I say super, I mean, y'all, you can literally throw this baby on, tighten up the straps, and you are good to go. 360 wig cap, very much so adjustable. There are wig combs on the inside. If you want to glue it down, you can, but you really don't have to. This is a silky straight texture, super fine HD lace with clean bleached knots, and it is actually going to come pre-plucked, which y'all, OMGHerHair is like a top tier when it comes to the plucking. I don't even believe that they pluck these out. I feel like it looks like they are designing the wigs in this way naturally. So whatever's happening, I'm loving it. The knots did come pre-bleached. I can't talk today. The knots did come pre-bleached, but I decided to take it up a notch just because they were more on like that like a medium brown side, which is fine, right? If you don't know how to successfully bleach knots, I have a bunch of videos on that. If you just simply don't want to do it, you would always take a little bit of foundation on one of like your brushes that kind of old, right? Time to be washed, and just go on the inside of the cap, smooth it all around. But you guys can see just how the hair is looking so far. So after it did sit for about 25 minutes, I decided it was time to style. Now here, I'm actually just showing you a really quick look at what the hairline looks like. So even in the back, they went ahead and tweezed it out. This area also has bleached knots. I did not apply any additional bleach to the back area, so y'all can see. Okay, if you decided you really wanted to lay this down, okay, you are in the game. And it has very free flow parting. So if you guys decide you want to do any funky styles, you definitely can. Side part, middle part, braids, crisscross. I've been seeing all types of things with these wigs nowadays. So the only thing I would suggest is definitely trimming off that back lace before you go to install it, unless someone is going to be doing it for you, because you want to make sure that you get it really, really close to where the hair starts. That way you don't have too much of an issue. And then you guys can see, like, this is the real quality work of their unit. Fresh out of the box. We have lightly bleached the knots one more time just to make it, you know, custom to us. And then you guys can see it lays super flat, super smooth. And this is about an average size cap. So I definitely feel like if you are somebody that needs a large cap, you will definitely get the stretch in this one. And if you're somebody that needs a smaller cap, you will have flexibility there as well. But I'm just in love with the hairline. It looks so natural. So I'm going to go ahead and actually just blow dry this out just to kind of quickly get this done. I don't know if you guys know, but my hooded dryer that I typically use for my wigs, y'all, I've had that thing since like 2017, okay? Back when your girl only had like 10,000 subscribers. And y'all, it has finally given up on me. So it's time for me to get another little golden hot. So send some suggestions down in the comments if you guys have like a brand that you love, because it's time to upgrade, okay? Usually I'll be doing my makeup in between time to let it dry and, you know, multitask, girl, get it done. Not today. So anyway, I'm just going through with my Pattern Beauty blow dryer just to quickly get everything nice and dry. This probably took me about maybe 10 minutes. I did go ahead and actually add, I'm saying 10 minutes, but it might have been closer to about 15, simply because my battery kept dying. I'm like, what is happening? But anyway, yeah, so I took some Bronner Brothers. It's just like a light shine mist to go over everything. And then I wanted to really lay down the front of the hair so I wouldn't have to do too much work, and it would already kind of have some type of holding agent. So when I go to hot comb it, it would already lay down really, really nice. So that's also a pro tip. You go ahead and blow dry your hair, or you can put this on before you blow dry or allow it to air dry. And when you go to style, it'll already have that stylant in it. So it'll make your job easier, so you don't have to cake up your hair with all that wax and oil and just all the extras, right? So you guys can see I did also add a wig band just because I wanted to really lay it down. I didn't really want the wig to move too much while I was still blow drying. And yeah, the hair silks out really, really nicely. I was happy with the way the knots bleached. And then you guys can see here, I'm literally just taking a hot comb and going over everything. Literally just hitting it with that hot comb. I do actually have a hot comb listed in my Amazon store, just in case you guys want to see that. Definitely make sure to check out the description box so that you guys can take a look and kind of purchase it if you're in need of one as well. So one of the things that I actually noticed about the unit is all of the hairs were laying in the same direction. I didn't see any like cheat hairs. And what do I mean by that? You know, those little short stubby hairs that kind of acts as a filler. No, everything was long and soft and beautiful from root to tip, which also helps with everything laying down. And so of course I had to throw this baby on, okay? Right out of the gate, you guys can see just how nice and transparent HD this lace truly is. It is just melting into my scalp, and all that I'm going to do is just pull this back into a little ponytail so you guys can kind of see the nape area. I'm just like pinning it up for now so I can kind of focus on the front. I went ahead and tucked the combs in, and that's it. That's all, okay? Super cute, super natural. I know you guys are probably wondering, like, Chrissy, why do you have on this Mandarin-inspired dress? Well, one of my friends, actually, it was her birthday, so I was getting ready. I wanted to multitask. I'm like, this is a perfect opportunity to actually do this, and so I wanted to do something a little bit more traditional. So it's not necessarily a get ready with me for real, okay? But it is definitely all the details for the hair, a little bit of touch-up of makeup, and of course a cute outfit. Now y'all know my little trick. So this is a glueless method, but I am gonna go ahead and take some Bronner Brothers hairspray, more so like the pump it up, to just lightly hold everything down, because I was gonna be pulling the hair away from my face, so I really wanted to make sure it laid down. And y'all, straight out of the gate, I did not even have to cut off the edges, okay, of the unit. It fit like a dream. I was able to very easily install this. You guys can see the hair is super freaking soft. Like I said, if you don't want to use any type of spray, do not feel like you have to do that. The wig cap is actually upgraded. It's fitted, and so you guys really have the flexibility to be able to have this feeling secure. But again, y'all know, okay, I was going to be pulling it back, so I just really wanted that extra hold. Now, if you are a sweater, you definitely want to glue this down, because y'all know it's still the summertime. Now, when we get into this style or if you're watching this in the wintertime, I get it. Like, you should be good. But just in case, y'all, we do not want your wig sliding back. So make sure you kind of tuck in some of those combs just to, you know, seal it in, girl. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and take the scissors just to trim off the lace, which didn't cause too much trouble. You guys can see I'm just very easily able to go around. Now, I see a lot of people, you know, actually go back through with like glue at the edges of the wigs. Y'all, we still just going to use the hairspray. Go right over the edges, and we should pretty much be good. Super cute. I actually love the shape of the hairline. I felt like it gave like a lot of dimension. Now, obviously, a wig is a wig. So when we say it's like more relievable, it looks like it's growing out of your scalp to a certain extent, right? Like, we have to really think about the fact that it still is a wig. When you see it in person, yes, it's going to be beautiful. You should not see the grit lines as much, especially if the knots are bleached and everything is just kind of like, you know, very thin. If the lace is super thin, it'll look a lot better. But still, it is still a wig, okay? So take care of them. Make sure that you're washing them, conditioning them, allowing them to air dry. Treat it like your real hair, and I promise you, these wigs will last you years. I still have so many units from over the years of just doing reviews. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10. Super easy. Look at that. The meltdown. I'm going to call this section the meltdown. So anyway, this is where you get to decide, girl, if you want to do the baby hairs or not. I kind of got a 50-50 reaction on the edges. Somebody told me, girl, just do what you want to do. Don't worry about what nobody else is saying. And I've totally felt that. But like, I'm also here for you. This is our channel. So I'm gonna mix it up, and sometimes we're gonna do stuff with the baby hairs, sometimes we aren't. I wanted to give you a close-up on that hairline, okay? This is where you get to decide. I really, really love the way that it looks without having the baby hair, but I also knew that I wanted to, you know, kind of spice it up a little bit, and you guys will see why in just a little bit. So I'm gonna lightly go through. I'm just like parting out some hair so that I can use the hot comb, okay, to lay everything down even further. And then once that's parted out, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tweeze out a few hairs, use a what is it called? Why can't I think? Oh, my razor comb. I'm just gonna go ahead and twist that, and then of course use my razor comb to kind of shape the edges. I usually try my best not to make them any longer than like an inch, maybe 1.5 inches, just so I can kind of curl it. And then when I curled it, I'm like, this little piece kind of lifted up a little bit. So I did end up having to go back. I put a little bit of glue there because I guess I didn't put enough. Pump it up. Like, I didn't even want to deal with it. So I'm like, okay, we're about to be outside. Let me just make sure I don't have no trouble, okay? So I went ahead and just laid everything down. And remember, using that mousse really, really helped. I did go ahead and use a little bit of the spray just to act as like a hold at the base of the edges. But anyway, yeah, so I've been talking for a minute. Y'all kind of get the gist of what's happening, or the gist of what's happening right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of settle down for a second, chill out, feel the vibes, and I will pop back in to kind of finish up the style. All right, y'all, so we are looking good. Look at the edges. Now, for those of you that are probably curious, like, Chrissy, what was that like shiny stuff that you used? That was actually edge control. I took a little bit of edge booster because I wanted it to look sleek for when I do this little ponytail look. But yeah, so I used a little bit of that, put some hairspray on top of it, hit it with the blow dryer so it'll stay nice and snug and in place. And this was super cute. Middle part, side part, flip over, you name it, we are there. And keep in mind, you don't have to do the baby hair, okay? I gotta keep saying it. So yes, super freaking cute. You can totally stop here if you want to. You guys can see the hair does come down to my booty. I did actually do a little cut across just because that's something I like to do. I don't really care for the strands to be all over the place. I really want that like straight across or some type of layers. Like, we need some type of styling to it. So super, super pretty. And it was more of like a natural black than it was brown. So I appreciated that because y'all know I love my dark colored wigs. And I'm just going to pull everything back into a little pony just to see kind of what it's given. So here is where we're going to kind of get into a couple of styles. So I did do a low pony with a clip. I don't really have a method to how I did this clip. I tried to watch a couple tutorials on how to pin up your hair with like a chopsticks. Y'all, a time was had, okay? So the girl was like, wrap it around, then you twist it through, and then you pin it into place, and it should stay. It took me a minute to kind of get it, and it did actually stay, and it was cute, but I didn't feel like super secure. So I was like, okay, we're gonna try something else. But it was doing what it needs to do. Y'all see, okay? Like, let's be real. All right, so I decided on a middle part. I wanted to kind of like split the hair, and then I was of course gonna like pin it up and all that good stuff. So you definitely want to make sure that you are hitting this with a hot comb if you really, really want it to be sleek and flat, so you aren't having to do too much. And boom, we got our bust down middle part. Super cute. Y'all know this would be like a go-to wig whenever I'm feeling just like, oh, I want something really long, doing what it needs to do. Now, in my description box, it says that this unit is a 20-inch. I'm going to actually have to double check with the company because I'm 5'2", and for it to be coming down to my butt, I'm actually thinking this is a 24-inch. So maybe that's just a mistake. So we probably need to just update that. I'll double check for any coupon codes. I did go ahead and apply a little bit of Pump It Up just to the tops of my head because I really wanted to make sure that this was super sleek, okay? And that's how you get the look without the hair being weighed down. So get rid of your wax stick, okay? Get you some mousse. Hit that baby with a blow dryer. Get you some hairspray. And I promise you the hair is not going to move. Now, I did get these other little cute chopsticks from Amazon. I actually got the dress from Amazon, chopsticks from Amazon, some sandals from Amazon, the fan from Amazon. I mean, I went all out, okay? This was like early Halloween. I might have to run this video back as a Halloween inspiration situation, okay? So I love theme parties, and this was on point. And it was really, really cute. Super simple. I didn't overkill with the parting. I didn't go through like any type of foundation to like make the part pop out or no extras. I just wanted to keep it simple. Of course, I used 2 rubber bands to kind of keep everything locked and loaded, okay? You definitely want to make sure that you have that ponytail nice and snug. If you use a regular hair tie, it is going to slip back. So just be aware of that. And yeah, once you hit it with that, well, you can use any hairspray, to be honest. It's just a strong hold, okay? It should not have any trouble at all. And then, of course, you just go back through with the hot comb to kind of like hit any spots that you feel like need to be silked out a little bit more. And so I was pretty much happy with the way that the hair looks from here. This also is a very cute style. You can even see the back. We did a good job of kind of parting everything. I felt like I could have pressed out that ponytail a little bit more, but hey, you know, I'm a perfectionist to a certain extent. So I love this so freaking much, y'all. The hair was super, super soft. I got very minimum shedding, and so I ended up wearing this unit for about 4 days, which was super easy. In order to continue to do that, you're just going to want to make sure you put on some type of scarf around the edges, so in case you sweat in your sleep, everything will kind of reset once it dries. Now for this ponytail, I ended up just kind of wrapping it around and creating a knot. So I think I did that 2 times, and then I kind of just like pinned it into place with some bobby pins. I used about 3 or 4, left the ends out kind of wispy. Once that was pinned up, okay, I literally just took the chopsticks, stuck them in there any way that I could, and so far, so good. So I'm going to figure this out. I had 2 different types of chopsticks. I had the black ones with the cute little like red cherries on them, and then I also had, and I'm saying Mandarin, y'all forgive me if like this, you know, if I'm not referring to the culture appropriately, because I don't want to be disrespectful. So I'm just saying Asian. I'm saying Mandarin though, because on Amazon, that's what it said next to the dress. So I apologize. But anywho, super, super cute look. 10 out of 10. Okay, I was definitely like, I don't know how I feel about these chopsticks, because they were kind of coming out, poking out a little bit. So yeah. Please correct me though. Let me know, because I'm all about the culture. Like, I really, really want to understand more about it. I don't want to just be here saying the wrong thing, okay? But I did see that I needed to like pin down another spot. So that's what I decided to do. And you guys will see in just a little bit where I'll switch out, you know, the cute little accessories or whatever. And then I picked out some really cute earrings. So everything that I'm wearing will be in the Amazon store. I'll go ahead and just create a little link for that, so you guys will have access to it as well. But yeah, so far so good. I love these little gold ones. They have these like dangly tendrils. I don't know. Super cute. Super, super cute. And the way that I got them to stick, I had to like stick them underneath the ponytail. So I did kind of like feel it against the scalp of the wig, but it wasn't uncomfortable. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, we can perfect this a little bit more. So y'all know, I will sit and do the same thing over and over and over again, and that's what I did. So, hey, we are here. Looking good. Now y'all know I had to touch up my makeup, okay? So I'm taking a little bit of Kat Von D. This is like a powder, just an all over face powder. It is lighter than my skin complexion, so I ended up using it as just like a little highlight. Super cute, just to touch up everything, because like I said, I was going to be heading out in a second. And in between that, I ended up getting lip gloss like underneath, I don't know, on my chin. Like, but how did that happen? But anyway, yes, add a little bit more blush. Super cute. I don't really do a lot of makeup tutorials, I feel like, because I kind of have like the same routine. But definitely let me know if you guys are wanting to see that, because so far I'm just kind of like, I don't know, the routine is the same. Anyway, I love this so much. These earrings I got off Amazon as well, the little Bottega dupes, okay? The fan, y'all, ooh, beautiful. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit more detailed than usual. I've been doing longer videos just because I figured you would enjoy that. Cute dress. The dress actually went all the way down to my ankles. So I even got these cute little gold slippers and a cute little bag to kind of match, just to make everything kind of pop a little bit. I was in love with this look, okay? Everything will be linked. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty, and of course, I will see you in my next one.